Hey guys, Coldbrew here. Welcome back to another raid video on the test server with Starsage Galathir today. This insane mythical that I can get my hands on since, well, I'm on the test server. I have access now. I wish I had this champ on my main account, but well, we're gonna do a showcase on this guy today. It's a very cool champion. Seems to be more of like a PvP champion to me, rather than anything else. Although you can definitely use him in PvE content where you have access to, let's say, City of Centranos. Definitely will be useful. Doom Tower, I don't think you need that such an overpowered kit in there. Anything else, maybe Hydra can be useful. He does have a revive in one of his forms, and majority of use I think it will be PvP. Let's get started. I haven't built with the stone skin set. I try to move things around on the test server build and get him with, look at that, 66,000 health, 240 speed with double stone skin. I mean the double buff, so 6-piece stone skin, 725 resistance, and I have something that I want to show you guys also after this. So 725 resistance, and I fully skilled him up. So why does he need so much resistance? Well, his form, his main form, the support form, is very interesting. Every 100 resistance you have gives you 5% less damage taken. Of course, this caps out to 500 resistance, but obviously I don't care about that. I want to build him with as much resistance as possible, because he also can switch that resistance into accuracy on his alternative form, right, when he metamorphosizes. Okay, so let's go through his A1. AoE attack fills Terminator by 10%. This is huge. Also fills by another 5% if they have any active buffs placed on them by this champion. So he does place buffs already, and he has a cleanse plus a big heal, and then a Terminator feel plus a block debuffs buff, and then he also has a revive all dead allies with 50% health, 50% Terminator, plus a perfect veil. So he is kind of similar to a Duchess. I mean, with the block debuffs, Duchess doesn't have the cleanse, but he has perfect veil himself. Duchess protects the whole team from AoEs. He just gives the perfect veil, but does have a better revive in my opinion, and also better Terminator feel, plus the ability to change into a different form, and this extra active effect on 3-turn cooldown, where this prevents his champion from dying, and he keeps him at 1% at 1 health when hit by a fatal hit, and then equalizes HP with your other allies. So it will drop your other allies' health a little bit down, but we'll get this guy to a healthier percent. So helps him to be very tanky is what I'm saying. And then when you get him to his alternative form, this is how he looks so cool. And what he does, he can decrease Terminator same way, and will additionally decrease Terminator if they're under block active skills, decrease resistance, or stun placed by this champion. So you can potentially build him with the stun set. It really depends on what you want to be doing with him. I think the stone skin, it just adds an increased ability for him to survive in the very first maybe 2 turns of the fight, where maybe your other allies die, you have the revive available, and you'll be able to get them back up and going. And then attacks all enemies before attacking, removes all buffs from all enemies. So you have a way to cleanse all the buffs from enemies, plus place a block active skills. This is huge. And then you can also increase accuracy buff on your allies, and then place a decrease resistance debuff on all enemies for 2 turns, and apply a stun. Insane skill, and he doesn't care about his affinity because of this. So also this passive right here increases this champion's accuracy equal to 75% of their resistance when placing debuffs or activating instant effects. So this is where he becomes so good. If an enemy's accuracy is higher than this champion's resistance, has a 50% chance of transferring any fear, true fear, freeze, provoke, sleep, stun, or petrification debuffs back to the enemy. If this included sheep, he would be out of this world. I've built him with resistance in terms of masteries, guys, and went into a little bit of support just to get him going in terms of his usefulness. And he's more of a support. You're not gonna probably see him as a damage dealer anytime soon. So he's definitely worth the build right now. So let's go and we'll have a look at him in action. And then after that, guys, look at this. After that, I have a 5-star soul that I can give him. I got him when we get into the server. We have some soul stones that I open every time, and one of them had a 5-star soul for him. So after the initial showcase, I'll just give him that soul and see those extra huge amount of stats that we get. So all right, let's get into the arena. Let's have some fun. I'm gonna use this build right here. I'm gonna lock them out. Hopefully they're not gonna be fast, so I'm not really gonna use like a speed setup, and see how this guy does in terms of usefulness, basically. Okay, we do lock them out without even a speed boost. That is fine. There's a perfect veil. Fantastic. Here I would have gone support route if something happened to me before that, but since I do have Yumiko here, it changes things up a little bit. I think also bolster set could work on this guy instead of the stone skin, especially if you're running a Yumiko. I think maybe a bolster would be better. So here I can actually remove buffs, or I can go increase accuracy and then apply decrease resistance. I think it's better now for me to try and remove the stone skins. I think it would be better. All right, we do remove it from the annoying UDK. Oh, there's the Hex. Oh, why did he get sheeped? Well, because I threw Hex. He was gonna polymorph my Yumiko, but the Hex from Yumiko actually transfers the debuff onto the enemy, so that's why Yumiko is so OP. And then we just clear them out with this, and then it's UDK left alone. Let's see if we can get the stun going through. Decreases this plus the stun. That's additional, crack control from this guy. And I think his A1 now can potentially reduce it by 15%. So yeah, that was 15%. It shows twice actually. That's interesting. It shows the 10% and I think the 5% after that. So that's interesting. Let's throw him a decrease defense. All right, he died. Pretty cool. Let's see against this Farb stuff team. Again, a very strong team here. Very high tankiness in this team. Let's see how we do though. Again, we're gonna try and lock them out. Okay, Mithrala, of course, cannot be locked out. She's that crazy. I doubt I'll be able to remove the buffs from her though. So again here, metamorph, and I remove the buffs. Yeah, let's see. Okay, block active skills. We lock them out a little bit now. I think it's extra to have Yumiko here because of the block active skills. You don't really need her. So now I would probably kill all of them with this. Almost. There's petrification. The Hex is beautiful. It transfers it over. All right, let's see if we can stun. All right, look at the stun. It's just so good. The stun is just so good. All right. I wonder what his multipliers are. I haven't checked. I doubt it's anything to talk about, Okay. I wonder how this is gonna go because it just revived now, and now it goes on to the prolonged phase of the fight. We can remove the buffs again. There's the polymorph transferred over again by Yumiko. So insane. All right, let's reset. Oof, we die. He is squishy. He is squishy in that build. He just dies easily. And thank God for Baron, but I don't know how she died. I don't know what happened there. But she did die. Let me check on the multipliers for 1 second and see. I doubt the multipliers though are high enough for me to even consider anything. So Galathir, 3.5, 5.5 on his A2. That is actually a high multiplier. Surprisingly high multiplier. I did not expect that. I definitely did not expect that multiplier. I thought he would be more of a support even on his second form, but now like he can be like a resist nuker here. So here this is a lockout team. Interesting. I think I'm still gonna try it. I just don't want to get wrecked here. So I will have the bolster set to protect me a little bit. Yeah, let's see. What would I do against this team? Probably I would run my Sifi here for the speed boosting, but probably this team is too fast for me even with the Sifi. I don't have. Will I be able to resist it? I don't know. Do I care about resisting it? Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Shouldn't even care about resisting, actually. So here I got resisted. Can't lock out him. Let's see if we can decrease some turn meter. Alright, we get hit a little bit here. So what I want to do is... I'll just do the revive. And perfect veil. Still protected. Even if they hit us. Still okay. Yeah, we resist everything here. Beautiful. And now I can do a big heal and block debuffs. Turn meter feel. I can lock them out now. Alright, I'm boosting again. A little bit tanky there. Okay. Got hit by the A1. Let's leave that Sifi there. Let's do that. So I want to change his form now. And I want to stun them now. Right. Beautiful stun. And we just clear them out. Look at that. Beautiful. This guy, when you're fighting these teams and you're doing manual runs, it's unrealistic for classic arena, but more realistic for, you know, the it's more realistic for live arena, especially the mythicals. I feel like they really show how powerful they are in live arena, where you have the options to do different stuff. So here, let's see. I will try to, yeah, block active skills would be nice. Anyway, I've locked them out, but all right, let's do that. Ooh, counterattack there. All right, I can't do the hex because of UDK. Ooh, we get hit, increasing our cooldown there. Okay. All right, we wipe them out. Wukong will be coming back soon. I'm gonna wait for him so I can stun him actually, and then the UDK will just be annoying for the 2 turns. Actually, Wukong might actually just one-shot me and just clear me. Look at that. Yeah, as I thought. Probably gonna do Baron here with the revive. Wow. Okay, now I need to stun the Wukong. Let's see. A2. Oh yeah, it doesn't go through. I think it's best now if I changed forms actually, but see if I can remove the buffs. No, I cannot remove the buffs. Fortunately. I should have slept the Wukong there, but I think I'm just gonna take him out. Oh no, I can't one-hit him. No. Alright, let's metamorph. And I think now would be best if I could do the revive, I think. Perfect veil also. Yeah, that's good. Wakes up. Alright, we buff up. Throw the hex. Big heal. Alright. Come on, 73k. Let's lock them out. Alright, I get the reset on my Baron and we should be good to go. I think another big heal is great for this team. And then come on. Alright, yeah, and just take them out. But I wonder if he would do anything good as a DPS. And now I think it's a perfect time to go back. And we're gonna give him the 5-star. Does he do anything though with that? What would I give him as a DPS? I would give them the Soul Reap maybe? Maybe the Soul Reap would be nice. Just to take them out, right? Of course, he has nothing on the kit there to make it worth it. But I'm gonna test it out anyway, just for this part. The Soul Reap, you get all kinds of buffs now, and his overall stats would jump up to like 800 resist. Look at that, 800 resist, and good amount of health. Look at that, 11,000 health just from the blessing. So I think I will test him out with a little bit of damage so we can see that multiplier. The 5.5 multiplier is very high actually. So we'll test it out in his second form if he can do something more as a support with a 5.5 multiplier. Is that correct? So that's actually very high. So be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I changed his build to Savage, Cruel, and the Masteries as well. Helm Smasher in there. I know guys, he's not really gonna be built to be a damage dealer with his low base of attack of 1,000. All right, you're missing so much. 6.2 thousand attack, even with this huge blessing, right? So I know he could be so much better, but we're still gonna try it out. We still will try it out and see what he can do. If that multiplier is really a 5.7, 5.5 multiplier on his A2, we should be able to see at least some kind of big number. And he can also remove buffs. So I didn't even try, and we have 300 resistance. That could be something for some champions that have the sheep, the polymorph, you know. So we'll see how this goes. This is just for fun, this second part, okay? The damage build, because I don't think it's gonna really be the one that people will be running. I think as a support, he is much more impactful on what he can do, and that resistance, the accuracy bonus that he has, that is where things become interesting. The revives and stuff maybe can work to your advantage. So let's see, what would I do with this thing? I think I would still run like a huge support behind this guy, since he'll be the DPS. So let's see, on that A2, we actually have kind of like a tanky setup against us. So I lock them out, all right. I don't know how that's gonna work to my benefit. At least we have the increased attack there. Okay, we'll see how this goes. So I transform. Let's see. Can we take out this dude? We'll see. We'll see. Let's remove buffs. We one-shot the whole team. This is so much fun. This is amazing, actually. This was the team we had before. I did not expect to see that kind of damage coming out of this guy. Of course, the 5-star blessing is, again, it's huge. Unrealistic. 100% unrealistic. So here, I won't be able to remove all the buffs again. And we'll see how this looks. At least maybe from the DPS, I'll be able to remove it. Let's see. We hit for 100k before, but this time there is double protection with Duchess passive and her passive, reducing damage taken from crits. So we might not even take this guy out. So let's see. Yeah, much less damage now with all of this mitigation, which is really realistic. If you think about it, all of this damage mitigation, and look at how squishy he is now on this form with this build. But let's see his A1. He'll be attacking with the A1 in this form, so that has a 3.5 multiplier, which isn't amazing, but it's still gonna hit a little bit. So now I can try and stun, I guess. All right, we did land the stun. That is useful to get my cooldowns back up. Yeah, actually that's interesting. But they have increased defense. They have some shield on. There we go. Increase attack on him. See the A1. Yeah, 18k. not that crazy, but yeah, I'll have to revive him now. All right, let's see cooldowns. He's back up. Let's do perfect veil. He should have the A2 now. Maybe he does something. Let's see. All right, yeah, we kind of, you know, we're pushing it with this build. We're pushing it, trying to beat this kind of team. It's gonna be a long fight. It's already 2 minutes. It's not realistic at all, but it's definitely fun. It's definitely fun trying these builds. When I see the high multiplier, I'm like, maybe we could do something, you know. Here, can we stun? I like that I can even stun Mithrala with this, because we get an increased accuracy. And then we apply decreased resistance. And if that lands, it makes it so much easier to land the stun. But of course, you're susceptible to the sheep after that, right? You can get sheep, basically, is what I'm saying. So, see the A1. Yeah, it hits for something. I Didn't even take her out. Come on. That is unlucky. Probably like a guardian set on Ursuga there, and that's causing me issues. Let's see. Can we take something out? Come on. Just die. All right. Yeah. Finally. And I mean, I could be changing forms if I wanted to. If his A3 was also an attack with such high multiplier, he would definitely be used as a DPS. But there's so much better alternatives, especially if you have the means to summon to get a mythical, right? So boom, there we go. Takes them out. Yeah, I think he's a fun mythical champ. Very, very unrealistic to see these kind of builds, if I'm being honest. So I want to throw him in another unrealistic scenario and see some fun damage, right? We're gonna try and see. All right, can we do? I need an increased attack and stuff. So let me set this up, and I need Gerptok, of course. Then what am I missing? Yeah, a defense down weekend. So Lydia would fit best here. So let's see this guy. Let's see this guy here. So I'm expecting a big damage burst, right? Especially on stage 20, where they have like 0 defense compared to the other stages. So boom, all those, and I think we're good to go, right? Let's see. Did I hit myself there? Did I lose a little bit of stats? No, I don't know. All right, let's see. Let's see the big burst. Ha! Nice one. 350k, just like that. I like his A1 that it's an AoE also. It just helps him do more damage basically with the skills that he has. And let's see the A1. 50k without nothing, with nothing. So nice. So nice. He can actually do some damage. Low-key do some damage, you know. Cruel said, Savage said, it makes sense that he would be doing damage with the high multipliers, but yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Unrealistic team setup though. It's more realistic when you see him without any kind of buffs and stuff. But this was the showcase, guys, of Starsage Galathir. Definitely a cool mythical, one of the better ones, I would say. If I'm being honest, I would love to have him. But very unlikely. I have 0 mythicals on my main account, not even Mikage. Maybe I'll have her soon enough in the future. So that was it for today. Thank you all for watching. I'll subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. See ya.